Andy, how you doing?
I'm good, man. What's happening? It's cool down here by the pool. I haven't been down here yet.
Nice, bro. Cool. Gordy's got a good sense of bass, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. It's fun to work with.
I can tell you guys
we're hitting it off in the bass department.
Jive in the bass department, absolutely.
Are you gonna go swimming later?
The thing about it, do the crawl.
Crawl's good.
Crawl, backstroke.
I like the backstroke. That's my favorite.
I do the front stroke too.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, guys.
How you doing? Kind of got a matching thing going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Looks like a thing for the day.
Have a seat.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. What do you have to do?
Good to see you, man. Oh, I just, you like my new bass, right?
I love that bass.
It's good. It's a good deal.
What year is it?
1970.
How old were you?
In 1970?
Yep.
I don't know if I want to give out that information. I was 4 years old in 1970.
You're not going to say.
I go way, way back.
I was Woodstock. Anyway.
Were you at Woodstock?
No, but I was in high school in Woodstock.
Farmer's been around.
A couple times.
Yeah, a couple times, right?
What about you?
Well, not like you have. I mean, I don't have the experience.
I don't know about that.
You worked with all the greats. Johnny Cash.
One or two of them.
Willie Nelson.
Matt Apps.
True.
Danny Lewis, Warren Haynes.
Andy Hess.
Andy Hess.
But Matt and I discovered our mutual love for Boca burgers. Boca products in general.
All things
Boca.
Vegetable.
Farmer,
Go ahead and cut it on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
So how do you like being down here in Austin, Texas?
I like it. It's nice. The studio's cool.
What are you guys doing?
I like the town a lot. What's that?
So what are you guys doing?
And we're doing this interview.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything you need?
No?
Okay.
We're all set. Did someone send you down here?
Nah.
Oh. I thought it was like...
Yeah, just tell them we need a little peace and quiet down here. That's
okay,
cool.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Want to do it again?
All right. Strange.
Let's start
All
over.
right.
Let's start over.
All right, take 3. How's Austin been treating you since you've been down here?
It's been good, man. We've been having a good time in the studio, recording this record with Gordy Johnson. He's been great. I like Austin. It's a good place to be for 2 weeks. If you have to be somewhere for 2 weeks and you're not home, Austin's all right.
What's new about the Gordy experience compared to Michael in the past?
I don't know that I want to draw any comparisons. It's just been positive working with Gordy is what I can say. Just as it's been positive working with Michael, it's different. I think that Gordy's maybe a little bit more hands-on in some ways, but that's a positive thing. I think I think what's really good about him is that he gets in there and gets involved and challenges us in a way that maybe we haven't been challenged before, And I think that's a good thing.
Like physical challenge, like a bunch of takes?
Not so much physical,
creative?
I think just more musically or approaches or thinking about things in a different way, that I'm really enjoying. I think the other guys are enjoying it too, Challenges in approaching something maybe a little bit differently, but still retaining the quality that the Mule has, but maybe with some new ideas and new approaches. And I think that's what you want in a record. When you're making a new record, you want to be challenged and try to make it a little different than maybe the record before, And I think this record will sound a little different, but it'll still be the Mule. Danny likes to be the center of attention, if you haven't noticed.
That's good, it's like background music.
Yeah. Hey, shut up! Trying to do an interview here. Anyway.
What a punk.
We'll start over.
So there been like, has he been micing your?
Hey, stop. Just turn it off for a second. Turn it off for a second. Danny! Yo!
Your trumpet's got to be loud.
What are you doing, man? Dude, we're... Oh, I thought you were doing this like on purpose or something. Well, we're trying to do this interview, and it's just totally fucking it up.
Can't you see us? All right.
I mean, it's really nice. We like hearing it, but...
Weird. All right. So any new gear on this album, or different microphone techniques, or?
Well, the bass approach has been a little different in that, you know, Gordy's a bass player, also a really good bass player, and so he brought in a bunch of basses that I know about, but that I don't own or, you know, have been able to work with that much. So it's been nice. He brought in a Beatle bass, which is great, you know, Paul McCartney Beatle bass. And so we did a bunch of tracks on that. And then he brought in this Gibson EBO, which is really a wonderful bass, which I also don't own one of those. So it was fun to record with different basses, you know, and that's challenging right there. That's what I mean, like just bringing in different basses to play that maybe you're not used to playing, and getting different tones, different sounds. And you know, I'm still using a lot of my Fender basses, which is the kind of the main you know, brand bass that I've been playing for years.
So you've recorded a lot of albums with a lot of artists, like John Scofield, for example. How does a Mule session differ than a Scofield session?
I mean, in some ways it's very similar, because like when I did the Scofield record, it was all recorded live in the room, you know, which is pretty much what we're doing. I mean, there's some overdubs later where you add little pieces to the music, but in that regard it was actually very similar. The Scofield record, we set up, you know, it was drums, 2 guitars and bass, and a laptop with some loops and samples, but it was all done live. And that's essentially what we're doing here, too. It's like a purposeful act. Stop the camera. I think we got enough. I don't want to do this anymore. It's bullshit.
That's it?
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta finish it up, dude.